Hey guys, look what I have. This is the Wi-Fi 6 card that you plug into your PC. That's crazy fast VR streaming at the very edge of your play area. And you don't even have to have the router in the same room as you play. If this works, this could be an absolute game changer. Man, I'm so excited to try it. Come on, let's plug it in.
Here's a spoiler for you. It does work, but man, has it been a struggle. Alright, my card comes with Bluetooth, so I connect that to the card first and then plug it into a USB connection on the motherboard. It looks like this. Then I connect the Wi-Fi card to a PCI Express slot, which looks like this. Screw in the antennas, which has a nifty extender on mine that ends up giving my PC a shiny new hat. Boot up your PC and install the drivers that came with your Wi-Fi card. My Asus card has an Intel chip, so I installed this driver from the Intel website. I just want to mention something before I continue. If you get lag spikes every minute or so in virtual desktop with this method, it's almost guaranteed to be because Windows 10 scans for networks from time to time. This is an incredibly frustrating feature when all you want is a rock-solid connection between Quest 2 and Wi-Fi 6. I have a fix for it, but I'll show you at the end of the video. You have to do it last anyway. Now, let's head over to the device manager. Click on Network Adapters and right-click your Wi-Fi card. Go to Properties and Advanced. You can copy my settings if you want. They might not be optimal, but they work brilliantly for me. Oh, I did read that the roaming aggressiveness setting can make all the difference for some people. Set it to lowest. Now go to Network Connections. Make sure your Wi-Fi is turned on, but do not connect it to a network. See, I have all these networks here, but I'm not connected to any of them. Internet should come from an Ethernet cable. In my experience, doing this over Wi-Fi does not work. Go to Mobile Hotspot and select the connection you want to share. Again, this is my Ethernet connection. It has the same name as my router because the name bugged out when I was testing all this. Click on Edit here and make sure that the 5 GHz band is selected. Choose a name and password for your hotspot, then start the hotspot. Now for the strange part in all of this. It makes no sense, but it makes all the difference. Connect your phone, your smartphone, to the Wi-Fi hotspot you just made and then disconnect it again. This unlocks full Wi-Fi 6 speed. I assume this is a bug that will be fixed in future drivers, but if you're only getting 286 megabit per second when connecting your Quest 2 to Wi-Fi 6 hotspot, then it's because you are being throttled by this bug. Alright, time to start the virtual desktop streamer app and fire up your Quest. This is my play area, by the way, and that's how close my Wi-Fi 6 antenna is. Connect your Quest to the Wi-Fi hotspot and run virtual desktop. This is the latency I'm getting at the desktop, and as you can see, I'm running at 1200 megabit per second, which I do believe is the max capacity of the Quest 2. And I'll show you just how good this works in games. First of all, the latency looks great, but there's more going on behind the scenes here that isn't to be seen in any of these numbers. Instead, you have to experience it. My 5 GHz router, which is in the room next to where I play, that gets similar latency as this, ever so slightly higher than this, but only by a few ms. But the real difference is with how smooth this is, and I don't get VR sick with this. And it must be because my router is not Wi-Fi 6, and so it maxes out at 866 megabit per second when streaming to the Quest. And having 1200 instead with Wi-Fi 6, it just takes away the jitters in a way that makes me want to chuck my link cable in the bin almost. It's that good. Sure, an actual Wi-Fi 6 router is most likely the best choice, but those are expensive and not everyone is able to place a router close to where they play. Not to mention that the hotspot connection is mine and mine alone, and no one gets to watch Netflix on it, ever. And in fact, I was looking at cheaper Wi-Fi 6 cards, and there are some for $30. And you never know, they might work just as well as my slightly pricier Asus model. Well, I say slightly pricier, but it was double the price. I paid about 60 euros for this one on sale. But it's transformative, it's a game changer, it's a whole new way of experiencing wireless PC VR for me. I do still think Oculus Link has better visuals. Maybe this streaming business requires more of your PC, so I can't crank up the graphics like I can when connected by cable. I don't know, but I do know that on my PC, Link is crisper, and Half-Life Alyx on Link is a beauty, but the future is wireless. I mean, imagine Quest 3 with more emphasis on ultra-low wireless latency. I think that will be a focus, I really do. So having a Wi-Fi 6 card is future-proofing too. Anyway, I'm rambling. There is one more thing I had to do to eliminate lag spikes. This is an issue with Windows 10 scanning for networks in the background every minute or so, and when it does, it completely lags out Virtual Desktop for a good couple of seconds, and it makes it unplayable. Apparently, this is not an issue with every Wi-Fi 6 card, but it is with the current Intel drivers. However, thanks to this guy, Adrian Snyder, I can show you how to fix it. I found this in a forum thread. Can't remember which one because I read so many to find this fix. These are the instructions and you can read through them if you want, but I will make it much easier for you right now. First, run the command prompt as administrator. Must be administrator. Type in this command and press enter. Then look here. If it says that auto configuration logic is enabled, then you need to turn it off. I've already disabled mine here and I will show you how. Type in this command, but change Wi-Fi 2 to the name of your Wi-Fi and press enter. It should now say that auto configuration has been disabled. The annoying part here is that we have to enable and disable this every time we start our computer, and that's too much effort. So we need a script. You can make this script yourself, or you can download mine from the link in the description below. But before you do that, start PowerShell like this, run as administrator, and type in these two commands. All commands will also be in the description, so you can copy them from there. Press Y and enter after both commands. This is to allow scripts to be run on your PC. Download the scripts and copy them to a folder. I made a folder called scripts. Right-click the PowerShell script and open with Notepad. Change where it says Wi-Fi 2 to the name of your Wi-Fi connection, then save and close. Now right-click the batch file and choose Edit. Here you type the location of your script file. In my case, it's on my C drive and in the folder called scripts that I just made. Don't forget to save and then close the window. Now, one last thing. Create a shortcut to the batch file. Right-click, go to Properties, Advanced, and check the box for Run as Administrator. Apply and close, and you are done. Congratulations! All you need to do now when you want to play lightning fast wireless PC VR is to run your script before you run the streamer app, like this, and connect and disconnect your phone to get full speed. Hopefully one day Microsoft, Intel and Facebook will have a meeting somewhere in the sun, hug and kiss and agree that this isn't very user friendly. But until then, this guide is your gateway to super awesome VD action. I hope you liked the video and I hope it has helped you improving your wireless PC VR experience. Thank you very much for watching. Seb out.